Yeah, my people, I'm right here in Enugu to witness a case at Federal High Court, Enugu, to, bring you the details of what transpired here in court, where the indigenous people of Biafra have dragged federal government of Nigeria, Olusegun Obasanjo, and Yakubu Gowon with respect to violation of their rights and ultimately seeking for self-determination. So I'll be bringing you the details of the outcome of today's court sitting tomorrow. I'll be publishing it tomorrow. But I want to quickly address a very important issue. Yesterday, the 1st of October, Nigeria celebrated the charade of an independence. And every year, it has become a program, an annual program they call Platform, where people are brought to speak about Nigeria. Yesterday, Soludo was there, P2B was there, and other people, made their speeches. But I picked on Soludo for now. Let me address what Soludo said, because when it concerns Nigerians and the youths, here, now my jurisdiction, oh yes, now my catchment area, I want to tell you what this man said is absolute correct. I want you to listen to it.
Our greatest resource is human beings of the future without oil. But we're not going to export illiterates. The easiest way to waste the future is to continue to churn out millions of semi-illiterate, largely unemployable citizens, most of whom see criminality as the only route to escape poverty trap or drug as the opium for solace.
Among many things Soludo said, I picked on this very one, the issue of the Nigerian youth and the Nigerian educational system churning out unemployable youths, churning out lowly, low IQ youths that are not creative, youth that are so, dumb. I am beginning to believe and agree with Mr. President when he said that Nigerian youths are lazy, mentally lazy. Yes. If you like, get angry. If you don't like, I have given up on Nigerian youths, honestly, because why will this elite, the political class and the elite class, not classify Nigerian youths as unemployable, dumb? They are too mentally lazy, unproductive. When I witnessed what had been transpiring with this, their BB Naija, I hate to talk about it, but I was forced to mention this because I was in a conversation with a young girl. She's so engrossed with the issue of BB Naija. Every time BB Naija, every time, as if to say nothing else exists. In fact, she told me, she's my friend though and my neighbor. She told me that anytime she sees anything Nigerian wahala is too much, that she cannot come and kill herself. That she cannot come and kill herself, I beg. Let that one be the one that is entertaining them. You see, I sat down yesterday to discuss with her to understand why many of these youths are engrossed with that program. And she started telling me that this year own get a CBO, that this year own, in fact, that the people that came to that, the housemaid that came for that BB Naija this year, that the intelligent ones, the smart ones, we are all evicted very early. And I asked her why. Why is it that the intelligent ones were evicted so early? And what is the modus operandi for this eviction and all that? And she told me, you see, the ones that are more entertaining, the ones that showed bobs, the one that showed nudity, sexual interaction, and all that crazy stuff, that's what is entertaining them, and that is exactly. And I asked, how do they do the eviction and all? I said, voting. I said, voting. He said, yes. They vote even with their money. They have to vote with their money. So they vote people that are more entertaining rather than people that are more educative or more smart or people that performs tasks that can, positively impact. And she was even very bold saying all that. And that is why I say, no wonder Nigerians have been able to continue to vote mediocres, jokers, total failures, people who have no reason to be near government, recycling their old politicians with their votes, whether directly or indirectly. Those ones that are voting directly are those ones that will go and collect money or do political thuggery for politicians to go in and continue making their life miserable. Whereas those who say they are not voting are the ones that have given the politicians open check to continue what they are doing. You see, there is no disparity between what Soludo said and what the Nigerian youths have become. You see, when you have people, so many of this political class who have been existing since Nigeria began up to today, so many of them went to government schools when government school was still government school, when Nigeria was still at the middle of expressway. You remember when Sonoko sang, which way Nigeria? Nigeria was at the middle of expressway, but now Nigeria is in the middle of nowhere because these policies have driven Nigeria to the middle of nowhere. Good. Now, these same people in power have destroyed the educational system because that is the reason why they all take their children abroad to study, because they know the education system in Nigeria, which they have left to rotten, can only churn out unemployable, unproductive, dumb ass youths. If you like what I say. If you know go hawk transformer. But the truth must be told. I am talking to you, the Nigerian youths. You know, all this while I've been pushing out against these politicians, but I now realize the root of Nigerian problem is even the youth. The youths in Nigeria, they are the worst. Many of them are worse. Many, I mean many, because if I sat back to say, if this Nigerian youth can use their money with cheap data, thank God for this guy they called Rude Boy that sang that audio money. Cheap data, living fake life on the social media, being engrossed with what's happening on social media, but have nothing to offer for themselves. If they can spare, and some of them will even ask you, hey, send me a recharge card, and they will use it to be voting nonsense. While some productive youth, anyway, the exceptional youth, as my area father used to call them, the few exceptional youths are out there struggling to change the course of their generation for good, while millions of youths are out there wasting their future, thinking that they get everything from nothing. I've given up on Nigerian youths until the Nigerian youths wake up, until they wake up and know that no one can about 2-0, because the political class have succeeded in destroying the educational system that is making you unproductive, where you will be reading books that should have been dumped in archives, books that should only be seen in museums. You are still reading currently in schools, and you come out unproductive. You cannot add any value to the society. You cannot, because the education are big. Who write projects these days? They go and copy projects. Who go for research? No, you'd go for research. They don't. So I want to address this directly on the Nigerian youths. Hey, if you like, answer anything. Whether you are from the east, north, or west, whether you are Biafra, whether you are whatever clan you come from in Nigeria, now you be the victim of this Nigerian contraption, because the system have been skewed against you. Do you know why? These politicians have succeeded in taking their children abroad. They will come back productive because they got the best educational tutoring. Fine. When they've done that, they will come back here and take over from their parents, who are the elites, and you will continue to wallow in abject poverty. Ekuchagom, that is where I wrap it up. We are not afraid to speak. We are not afraid to say it the way it is, because until the Nigerian youths understand the powers they have, that they have to end this miserable life that their mumu must do. If you are mumu, don't do. Not only the time you go realize, say, now we will be the people. Now we be government.
Now we be government.
Thank you for watching. This is where I wrap it up on this edition. Keep subscribing, keep listening, keep watching. Here we say it the way it is. We are unpolitical, we are unapologetic. We are here to say it the way it is, and the people must get sense. Here we see it, we say it. We are not afraid of anybody. We are not afraid of any government. We are here to inject better mentality and liberate you right here. This is where the revolution starts. Keep subscribing, keep watching, keep listening, keep following us. We'll keep serving you better. I'll be wrapping it up. Goodbye.